thump, the thud, the concussion of bombs falling, gunboats in the Mediterranean Sea firing into Gaza. The sound is so loud and shocking, but it also kind of reverberates right through your body, right through your diaphragm. It's a horrifying experience. I'm Rob Reynolds, a senior correspondent for Al Jazeera English. I'm in Israel. And between us, I'm as shocked as anyone else in this country at how quickly this war broke out.
כאן כל המערכות כשלו. כל מה שקשור למודיעין, מודיעין צבאי, מודיעין אזרחי, כל מה שקשור לסנסורים, לגדר, הכל כשל.
On Saturday morning, I was awoken early by the network with our producer in Jerusalem telling us that the missiles had been fired in massive waves out of Gaza from Hamas, and that it was a completely unprecedented situation. You feel the shock wave of it. And of course, you can't help but think, well, I'm out here where the firing is taking place and going to another place where those explosives are detonating. And what must it be like inside Gaza right now as those bombs and shells explode? At the same time, we now know there was a big movement of Hamas fighters out of the Gaza Strip and into Israel itself, where they were able to attack and control a number of towns and villages and take a number of people captive.
Tel Aviv is very empty.
Hamas attack in the heart of Tel Aviv. I'm running for a shelter. Unbelievable.
We very quickly moved from Jerusalem to the south of Israel, where the cockpit of action and warfare was taking place. There were several sharp explosions, and we could see a new plume of smoke. We went to the fairly major city of Ashkelon and set up outside a police and military roadblock. The next day, we went a little further in to the southern part of Israel. There was a rave going on with several thousand young people in the desert, but towards dawn, suddenly eyewitnesses said that missiles started falling, and then Hamas fighters began arriving.
Where is he? Is he okay?
I have been talking to the mother of a young man who was at that rave. Her son, 27 years old, had been wounded and taken captive. She saw on social media some pictures taken by Hamas in a hospital or clinic in the Gaza Strip of her son looking very frightened. And she said over and over, all I want is to have my son back. We just saw a few minutes ago the shocking attack near our correspondent in Gaza. And it's always the civilians who suffer the most when this kind of fighting takes place. The reality of war is that people die and hearts are broken and families are destroyed. It's difficult to say what's going to happen next, but personally I think it's not going to be good.